Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we're playing with Marley again. This is a video I recorded a little while ago, but didn't have time to put it together. I'm out with the HK416, and as you've seen, I've sped into the zone with a passenger to pick up some kills, but all our guys are arriving at the same time. Yeah, so the 416, which basically is an M27, so it's got the 318s. There's a bit of a cock-up going on. If you look at my perks, look, you'll see I've got a silencer. Oh, just this guy. And his mate. That's good shots. Marksman and ammo. So obviously I'd been using a marksman's rifle. And forgot to change my perks. And you're going to see in the first few clips, as we sort of start this round, how I managed to misselect my perks. I can hear someone. I didn't know who was behind me there. So, look at my perks now. I realised I didn't get fatigue, so I've got it now, but I forgot my silencer. So I sort of semi-fucked that up. I mean, I didn't really. I did alright. It was the sniper that got me. I've come back and I still haven't worked out what's going on. I was thinking, fucking this gun makes a lot of noise. Because obviously I changed the silencer, but not my marksman. Anyway, I finally get it sorted out, the right combination. And I'm back in the zone. Back up top where Tower 2 is. So yeah, those sort of first few bits and pieces was quite confusing at the time. I couldn't work out what the fuck was going on. I fired the gun and it made a lot of fucking noise and I thought, what the fuck? But anyway, there you go. It's quite nice, isn't it? Just dragging it forward until they can hear them squealing. We're going to hear that again a little bit later. So yeah, really, it's an M27. You know, there's no difference. There is absolutely no difference between this gun and the M27 IAR. Certainly not that I can find. I looked in the CFG files and there's no difference. And certainly in game there's no difference. Now this guy's obviously looted one of our guys, and now I'm looting all his stuff back. And it's quite handy having these RPGs. Most of this map you're going to see me out and about. Well, I mean, most of the time I'm out and about, and I don't really want to be in the houses that much, to be honest. I mean, okay, you can say I'm in a house now because I am, but it is a ruined house. But for 95% of the gameplay in this map, I'm moving around outside, and trying to get as many kills as I can. Bit hopeful that really. There's our squeal it again. I want to get over there really where they're landing. I'll throw a grenade over there because he was with a buddy, wasn't he? So his buddy might be around. I'm going to get across where they're landing. Yeah, listen, there was somebody up there. Let's go and have a look to see if he's back there. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so basically I'm just trying to rack up as many kills as I can. I mean, as you can see, this Op 4 team seems quite strong, so that's, you know, making my life a little bit easier. I have heard shots from there, but I don't know whether they've been taken out. Use it if you got it. No point in dying with an RPG on your back. There's still shots coming in. Yeah, so that makes my life a little bit easier, but I am out and about. You know, I'm not just camping and hiding. I want to get one of these choppers really, but I haven't really had a good enough opportunity. I don't know who that is down there. Well, while I'm here, I think I might as well rationalise and repack, because I've got a bit of time and it's quite quiet. So I get that sorted out. I'm going to switch back to my 318s, and because I've had the RPG out, look, I've forgotten to switch back to auto. I don't use the RPGs enough, so I make that mistake quite often. I managed to get him, and then there is somebody still up there. I thought they'd been taken out, so now I've got to get up this bloody hill and see if I can get him. There he is, look. Pretty straightforward, wasn't it? So I'm back down in the bamboo. Look, chopper, I can hear chopper. There we go, look. And I've told you about the optical sights, learn how to use them, know which round. I've got one of these thermobaric rounds on, so I know where to aim. Just got to judge it right. Bit of timing. That's fucking lovely, that is. But I did get fucking shot. Anyway, I've come back. Different area. I'm only stopping here. Oh shit! Just to see what's going on, and I take that. I'm thinking now, where the hell? That must have been up by the church. So I'm trying to do me sort of crafty bit, peeking around the corner. I can't quite work out where it came from. So now this is the disadvantage of not having an optical sight. Obviously, I can't really see, so I have to pull these out. Look, look. I just spot that little bit of movement. That's all I need to see. There you go. Look, there's a camper dealt with. He's obviously been there a little while. After that, I pushed across the road into this little shed. I mean, really, there's just not many people around. I'd heard him shooting, so that was quite easy to deal with. And I managed to move all the way up to the churchyard. Again, there's just not enough action up here, really. Got a guy in his underpants. I don't know what he's up to. So I thought, well, I'll take this house. So you pick up a kill. It's quite good. You know, the 318s are quite handy, I must admit. But watch this. I don't quite know what's going on with the lag. That's why I didn't hear him, I think, because he lagged all over the place. Anyway, a crew of medics turn up to save me, look. I mean, they nicked my gun and then they put it back down again. But I do get revived. And he did drop my gun. It was an accident. I've done that before. So I managed to get patched up on the objective. Still doing quite well. Ran around a lot more. You'll see in a second I haven't died. And I've got all the way out here. Before I get on to shoot at. I'm quite surprised. I've got a couple of them. Plus there was only 3 on it anyway. Now I can hear shooting up at the bunker. Well, we've got a guy up there, I think, so perhaps he's dealt with it. Or not. Let's go over it. We've got to stay away from the wreck. Oh, fucking hell! I haven't got any nades left. Fucking hell, why is that? Bollocks. I sort of fluffed that. I thought I would have got him, but I didn't. Anyway, I came straight back to take the bunker. But our guys had already done that. A few parachutists. Oh, closer. I don't know how I didn't hear him. And here, watch his parachute. Takes him a little bit there, and then my shooting's all over the shop. I'm a bit target fixated. I come straight back. I mean, there's a fair bit of action, as you can see, with all the burning wrecks. I'll be a bit more cautious this time. to get in this bungalow. Give myself a bit of time to assess what's going on. Oh, there we go. Fucking didn't hear him sneak up on me. Shit.
Running that guy down, also let me out in a second. I'm gonna get shot. Just bail out. Get through. Get out.
So, as you could hear, I had a passenger there who was telling me how to play. So, he knew when to bail out, when not to bail out. Obviously, not quite with it, really. Because I'm pretty sure he knocked himself out, because... he got out, here you go, look, he's picked himself up. Because he got out a bit too soon. You see, and he's gone in to revive him, and I can't let that happen, can I? So I'm going to push across. I'm glad I did, because I spotted them. No one else. But I'm thinking, shit, I've given him a bit too much time. He hasn't got him up yet. You see, I've noticed I'm using the bush as cover in case he pops up. I've got another chopper coming in. Are we still in the animation? Look. I'm thinking about grenades, but I can't remember whether they go through the windows of this bungalow. I think they do because it's got the door out the back. But there we go. I'll go get his mate. So that's quite nice, wasn't it? Picking up a couple of kills like that. And then I hear footsteps. But I don't know what it is, I'm not paying attention. I just... Fucking... So I don't know what I was doing there, because I just didn't see his icon. I think everything was happening a bit quickly. Anyway, he goes and loots my kill. And while he's fanning around, a little Humvee goes past, and I managed to knock the gunner off that, which is quite nice. Well, as you know, I'm quite antisocial, so I left that guy in the bungalow and I've come back to my hut. Actually, I haven't died for a while, but there's just not many people around. I mean, you know, basically Blue 4 have been splattered really on this map. Just go up there, look. Should be dead really, shouldn't he? And I'm a bit worried because of the angle, and we know we have problems with the window frames, but I was going to get away. Just managed to clip him, so that was quite good. After that, I've come all the way over here, right over the other side of the map, look. And spot this guy trying to revive someone. Oh, lost my breath. But I got him. But as you can say, it's very, very quiet. Really quiet. So I'm going to try and sneak across the road, because I know there's people up there, look. And try and get up this hill. Come on. I hate running up here, but at least I'm not taking stuff as more people landing. Might near the end of the round. Am I going to get any more kills? What the fuck? See that fucking lag? Well, I got 40. Which is what I fucking wanted. I didn't want to die like that, but fuck me, do you see the fucking warping going on? And that's how it ended. So, not a bad score. Now, for those of you who've stuck it out to the end, well, it's a bit of a bonus for you. We're going to do a bit of weaponology. All about the HK416. Now, quite a few people will know this, but not everybody will. But when you see what I'm about to show you, you're going to be a bit disappointed, I'm afraid. It's a bit of a shame. So let's get straight into it. Do you know what that is? That's an HK416, and so is that. Different models of the same gun. This one takes 2.5 seconds to reload, whereas this one takes over 4 seconds to reload. Here's the recoil of the first one. Quite nice, isn't it? Here's the recoil of the other one. It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? And that is a problem, I'm afraid, with RHS. The first one is a SPAR 16 from Bohemia, which, as we all know, is modelled on the HK416. And the second one is the HK416 as designed by the RHS guys. Now, I'm not really sure why they did it like that. Let me explain. The SPAR 16 has its own recoil profile in the CFG files, and the HK416 has its own recoil profile, although it doesn't really. Because what the RHS guys have done, because they can't edit the code, is they have to use the recoil profiles of existing weapons. So instead of using the recoil profile of the SPAR 16, in their infinite wisdom, they decided to use the recoil profile of an MX, which, from all the testing that I've done, is not very different, if at all, from the recoil profile of an MXM. And as I've said before, the recoil profile of an MXM is used for the M27 and for the M4 Block 2. So really, not a great deal of difference between the 416, the M27 and the M4. I mean, it's so negligible, the difference. I can't spot it. I've tested it a few times. I just cannot spot it. I can see the difference between the MX and the SPAR 16. So why didn't you just use the SPAR 16 profile on the 416 and really on the M27? Because they're supposed to be super modern, variants of on the AR-15 platform, and that would give us a bit of differentiation. Not just for King of the Hill, but I'm sure for all the sort of mill sim guys, they would have liked something like that, rather than a blanket MXM MX recoil profile. Bit silly. So there you go, guys. Really, cosmetic differences. That's all. If you want to hear something funny, the AK103 has the recoil profile of the SDAR. That's the underwater gun. So what that all boils down to is take the M4 Block 2 with the Mark 262 ammo, and you'll never be disappointed. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please leave a like. Catch us next time.